Okay, another video of Midnight Owl. Just patrolling through here. Yeah, it rained this morning and the air feels really nice. I changed my angle on my camera, so we'll find out if it works better. The tweaker hunt. Well, at least he got a light on his bike. That most likely up no good. They had no light on their bike because they don't want to be seen. But they don't realize that the shadow of their body still shows up in the light. This area here is like, I don't know, maybe 3 o'clock, 3:30 in the morning. I stepped outside. See this guy in this long trench coat. Okay, it's light enough you can see him, you know. He opens up his trench coat. I guess he flipped the switch. The entire inside of that trench coat lit up. From his shoulders on down to his feet. Kind of neat to see. Lake Elsinore always had homeless, like the 70s, 80s, but they would hang out downtown Spring Street, and I think they all lived in the outflow channel. The brush was really growing up tall. Yeah, they really didn't keep the weeds cut you that down in Elsinore, but they kind of keep it down. Code enforcement does, kind of wrong though. They give these people tickets. Some of them, their yard is a mess. At least he's walking his bicycle. I don't know how you pick it up in the camera or not. You can probably see the light. There's a gal there. Probably if they had a flashlight or a headlight on their bike, the cops wouldn't bother them as much. And over here on the right of the curve, you can see that little reflector off that cart. The old guy was sitting, that old homeless guy was shitting in the bush. And he was talking to an invisible person. So he must have had a good batch. Yeah, you always tell when a tweaker's coming down. It ain't had anything. Cause they may sleep for a couple of days after because they've been up all week. Not worth it to me, man. I like my sleep. Yeah, that's why I was here by Del Taco a long time ago. This guy, him and his buddy was at Del Taco and he had to go pee. He ran across the street, got hit by a car. The driver ran out on him, bailed, hit and run. The guy died. I ran into an officer and he took a report on that. He says, if they would have stayed, they'd have never gotten arrested because they were going to rule it in the person's fault for crossing without they didn't use the sidewalk intersection there. It was a crosswalk and just shot across the street and ran out in front of the car. So they did a hit and run, took off for nothing. Now they got themselves more in trouble because they didn't stick around and try to help the person, whatever. And then one reason I found that out was seeing an officer taking pictures of a car, a video, because it had a little damage on it. So he went over that car, very fine. Yeah, they used to have a bunch of sheds here in the Lowe's parking lot. But I wonder if you don't see them now. I don't think we have any more, but nope, you don't see any sheds out in the parking lot. Probably the homeless was camping in them at night. Didn't wake up in time in the morning to get out. I mean, that's what I would do. Especially with raining, they climb in there at night. Bail in the daytime. You want to be out in that thing in the sunlight, man. That thing, like, almost hot as a car. Yeah, you got one of those sheds that are made out of wood, whatever, sawdust. You may want to put a vent on top to let the heat out. And you can always tell a person who don't want to work and they're panhandling. Like one time I told this guy when they built these new gas stations in this shopping center, and you know, you go to that gas station order and most likely they'd hire you, and he goes, well, I ain't got that little thing called a social security card, you know. So right off the bat he was making an excuse why he couldn't get a job. A lot of people ain't got a job because of our government. You know, they have a training program. I saw the thing on YouTube, I think it was. Like those people coming over from other countries. Yeah. They'd check them out. What kind of job field they'd be good in. Or they'd train them to work with their hands. Anyhow, that's the end of my video of the Midnight Owl. Tweakers running around. Bye.